Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Miss Mavish Tabassum here, the chemistry lecturer of O levels and A levels, and our course code is CAM5070. I'm back with a new topic that is related to the extension of organic chemistry, which is petroleum. In the previous slideshows, we have already discussed all about the basic introduction of organic chemistry, the classes of organic compounds. What are hydrocarbons? What are the types of hydrocarbons consisting of saturated hydrocarbons, unsaturated hydrocarbons? Saturated hydrocarbons carry single bond, unsaturated hydrocarbons carry double or triple bond. How we can easily differentiate between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons by following bromine water test. Then what are the physical properties of alkanes, alkenes and alkynes? And we mentioned that alkynes are the topic of alkynes is not in O levels, so we will not discuss more about alkynes, but we will discuss alkanes and alkenes, and we discussed chemical properties and physical properties of both alkanes and alkene. So let's get towards how they are synthesized by using a crude reactant, that is petroleum. Petroleum is actually an initiator, a parent compound from which we will synthesize different organic products. So all in all, the most sophisticated definition of petroleum is a source of hydrocarbons. How this source of hydrocarbon could be refined? What refining actually is? Refining is the conversion of crude oil into useful products. So this could be carried out by a process that is called fractional distillation. Fraction means different portions, different fractions. Distillation means to distill, to separate. So all in all, fractional distillation is the separations of fractions of crude oil on the basis of their boiling point. So what is crude oil? Crude oil is the oil that contains so many different organic products which would be separated by fractional distillation. So remember one thing. What is the physical property which could be considered during the fractional distillation? That physical property is boiling point. All the products from the crude oil will be separated out on the basis of their boiling point. Here is a diagram that clearly depicting the fractionating column, how fractionating column could be used to separate the fractions of crude oil. Now look at the diagram consisting of a red pipe that clearly depicting crude oil entrance pipe. Oil is heated in a furnace. A furnace is a source of heating. Once it gets heated, crude oil will transform and enter into the fractionating column. At the bottom of the fractionating column, the temperature is 400 degrees C. Then 370, 300, 200, 150 and 20 degrees C at the top of the fractionating column having an extremity. So at the bottom of the fractionating column, which fraction is being separating out? The very first is fuel oil, which is being separated out at 370 degrees C. Diesel at 300, kerosene as 200, petrol as 100 degrees C or 150 degrees C. Lubricating oil, paraffin, wax or asphalt will be exit out at 400 degrees C as a crude product. This crude product is very cheap and would be used at various purposes that we will discuss in the next slideshow. So number 1, we should have a fractionating column. Number 2, produce a heat of 400 degrees C in the fractionating column. Number 3, heavy fractions with high boiling point will stay at the bottom of the fractionating column. So at the bottom of the fractionating column, temperature is highest, 400 degrees C. Lubricating oil is a heavy fraction and it burns with sooty flame. Sooty flame means it will produce dark sooty flame, dark black flame. Lighter fractions with low boiling point move upward at low temperature fraction column and hence they produce clean flame. There are two types of flames, sooty and clean flame. Number of carbons is directly proportional to the formation of sooty flame. More heavier the product, more heavier the organic compound, more would be the sooty flame formation. Last but not least, point 6. Petrol is a lighter fraction and it burns with the clean flame, that is white smoke. Which fraction is being used in which purpose? Look at the diagram. The diagram consists of bitumen at 340 degrees C. It is used for road matting and roofing. Next is fuel oil, fuel for the ships, factories and central heating. Lubricating oil, waxes and polishes. Diesel oil at 270 degrees C used for heavy bodies like diesel fuels. Kerosene oil at 170 degrees C used for jet fuels, paraffins for lighting and heating purpose. Naphtha as a solvent in different chemicals. Petrol for vehicles, and refinery gas, that is methane gas, also called bottle gas, used for cooking purpose in our daily life. And what are the general physical properties of small molecules and larger molecules having more carbons? Small molecules have low boiling point, light in color, easy to light, and they are runny. Like they are not thick, just like honey. They are runny just like water. While on the other hand, larger molecules have high boiling point, dark in color, hard to light, and they are thick in nature. Again, this diagram clearly depicting how a raw reactant, crude oil, could be transformed into different products, useful products. Look at the description. Petroleum gas, most important example is methane gas used for cooking purpose and butane for camping gas. Petrol and naphtha, naphtha for lighter fuel. Paraffin oil, which is also called kerosene oil. You should remember both of the names of paraffin oil, kerosene and paraffin. Diesel oil, fuel for lorries and ships. Lubricating oil, lubrication of machines and engines. Bitumen, heated with gravel and sand and made into the road tar or road car. This is the most important session, that is summary session. All in all, what we have learned in the entire topic, we learned how crude oil could be transformed into different products by following fractional distillation, which separate the products on the basis of their boiling point. हमने different fractions को कैसे separate out किया? On the basis of their boiling point. कैम्ब्रिज point of view से कौन सी बात सबसे ज़्यादा याद रखने वाली है? याद रखना है आपने फ्रैक्शनेटिंग कॉलम क्रूड ऑयल के डिफरेंट फ्रैक्शंस को किस बेस पे सेपरेट करता है, एंड द बेस इज बॉइलिंग पॉइंट. फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन क्या है? वो कौन सा ऐसा प्रोसीजर है जिसकी वजह से हम क्रूड ऑयल में से डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स को सेपरेट कर सकते हैं? दैट प्रोसीजर इज कॉल्ड फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन. कैम्ब्रिज ओ लेवल की बुक जो है दैट इज़ क्रिस्टोफर एंड प्रेस्कॉट की जो बुक है उस पर टेम्परेचर रीडिंग्स लिखी हुई हैं 400, 3, 200 एंड 100. आपने उसी को फॉलो करना है. डायग्राम जस्ट फॉर द कॉन्सेप्ट आपने यूज़ करनी है. नेक्स्ट, हम डिफरेंट फ्रैक्शंस को कहाँ कहाँ यूज़ कर सकते हैं. जैसे बिटुमेन है जिसको कॉमन लैंग्वेज में लुक बोलते हैं. लुक को रोड मैटिंग में और छतों को सिलन से बचाने के लिए यूज़ करते हैं. फ्यूल ऑयल है, लुब्रिकेटिंग ऑयल है, डीजल, कैरोसिन, नाफ्था, पेट्रोल एंड रिफाइनरी गैस. इन सब के हमारी डेली लाइफ में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट यूजेस हैं. राइट, सबका एक एक यूज़ या दो दो यूज़ आपने याद करना है. So what are the questions which are important for Cambridge point of view? Question number 1 is fractional distillation of petroleum separate the fractions of crude oil on the basis of their boiling point, right? At which temperature lubricating oil and naphtha will be separated. So जिसने पूरी वीडियो ध्यान से सुनी होगी, obviously he or she can answer the question immediately. Next question is why lubricating oil burns with sooty flame. सूटी फ्लेम का मतलब मैंने आपको बताया था, नंबर ऑफ़ कार्बन इज़ डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द सूटी फ्लेम. जितनी नंबर ऑफ़ कार्बन ज़्यादा होंगी उतना वो कंपाउंड हैवी कंपाउंड होगा, उतना वो कंपाउंड ज़्यादा हैवी ऑब्जेक्ट्स में यूज़ होगा एज अ फ्यूल. सो उसका स्मोक भी सूटी होगा. सूटी का मतलब क्या होता है? ज़्यादा थिक स्मोक होगा. अब पेट्रोल का स्मोक और डीजल का स्मोक दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है? पेट्रोल का स्मोक वाइट कलर का होता है, मीन्स कलरलेस होता है. वाइल ऑन द अदर हैंड डीजल जब जलता है तो उसका स्मोक ब्लैक कलर का होता है, क्योंकि डीजल हैवी फ्रैक्शन है, सूटी फ्लेम प्रोड्यूस करेगी. वाइल ऑन द अदर हैंड पेट्रोल इज़ अ लाइटर फ्रैक्शन, सो इट विल बर्न्स विद द सूटी फ्लेम. वेल, मैंने आंसर बता दिया, बताना तो नहीं चाहिए था बिकॉज इट वॉज योर टास्क टू फाइंड द आंसर, राइट. एनीवे, last but not least, preparation to ATP, that is our paper 4 alternative to practical. What is the question? Design a setup to perform small scale fractional distillation of petroleum within the laboratory. It should cover the following points. What you have to do, you have to make a concept map in your mind. You have to design which type of glassware would you require to perform fractional distillation within the laboratory. What would be the operatives, what would be the procedure, and what would be the observations. Observation consists of the color change, the formation of precipitates, any kind of odor or smell. These are the part of observations. So answer these questions. Two are from Cambridge questions, and this one is also important for Cambridge point of view, right? And in paper 4 it is much more important. So that was all about today. Thank you. In the end, gracias everyone, and stay tuned with me. In the end, in the most crucial time, I must say that please stay home, stay safe, keep each other safe, so that no one could be harmed by you, by your negligence.
So stay tuned and subscribe my channel, share the videos, and obviously press the bell icons to all so that you may get the updates of my videos. I will obviously upload for all of you. Well, thank you for your positive feedback, for your likes, views, and shares. Allah Hafiz.